A school for learning magic. Welcome back, guys, to more Hogwarts Legacy. This is part 6. Alright, let's pick up where we left off. Now, hopefully this actually saved it. Well, we'll pick up where we saved it last time. This game has certain, not theatrical scenes, but, certain parts where you really can't, it's really not considered a save point if you don't do the whole, hell, I don't even know how to explain it. Fuck it, we'll just see where we're at. What were we doing on the last one? We had to return back to Professor Fig. Right, so we went through the forbidden side of the library, and we learned Incendio, I think. Was that the spell? No, that wasn't the spell. That's the flame charm, the fire casting charm. We learned another, I think it was like, it started with a D. Hold on, let's take a look really quick. It was called, where is it? Disillusion? Yeah, there it goes. The disillusionment spell. It causes you to blend into your surroundings, making it more difficult for others to perceive you. Perfect for sneaking or approaching enemies undetected, to be able to cast, how do you say that? Petrificus Totalus? I think I'm saying that right. I don't know. That's a real tongue twister for me. But I want to say it's Petrificus Totalus. Alright, let's continue. Okay, so here we were. So we made it back to Professor Fig's classroom, and now it's time to continue the quest. But where's that dummy at? There's no dummy in here. I wanted to practice on my spell casting a bit before we head out. Remember, I don't play this game unless I'm actually doing creating the content, so I might be a little bit rusty. Well, is there anything in here for me to grab? I want to check around really quick. Maybe there's something hidden here. This is always interesting. Kind of see what's on the drawing board again. You know what's crazy is actually whenever I get my first house, I actually want my library to look like this. I want it to look like this. Like, this is that real 1800s type theme. I always want to meet my full skeleton. For anatomy and shit like that. But this gives off real wizardry type things. Is that another one of those I want to say that's like a replica or some type of statue for that looks like an elemental, one of those undines or mermaids or sirens or some shit like that. But I already have the books, but I gotta get all this type of, I like all these type of relics and things like that. But let's go ahead and continue. I hope this mic isn't too close. Let me scoot this mic back some. I don't want it to be too close. All right, tomes and tribulations. All right, where is Professor Fig? All right. Who the hell? Okay, there's Black.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor.
Of course.
I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them?
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
Okay.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I did not mean to do that.
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
All right.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
All right. Quest complete. Tomes and Tribulations. All right. Yep. I've upgraded to level 6. Interesting. Man, I love this. Again, I'm going to have something very, very, very much similar to this. And I'm going to read mail in a second. Hold on. I want to actually go over something really quick. So, this part is actually called Tomes and Tribulations.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
No problem, Nats. So, Natty just sent you an all post requesting to meet her in Lower Hogsfield at Hamlet. Alright, let's open the map. And we're just gonna do a quick aren't they already there? Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, hamlets are small communities throughout the world. Continue. Okay, this is the Hamlet, Lower Hogsfield. Hamlets provide new opportunities for vendors, Blue Flame, side quests, and collectibles. Alrighty, let's see. Lower Hogsfield is located in the countryside and is the closest hamlet to Hogwarts. In reverence to the school that taught them all, the inhabitants decided on the name Hogsfield. However, around the same time, the villagers of Upper Hogsfield also opted for the name Hogsfield after Hogsmeade. Thus, an unhappy compromise was decided upon, and each village added a qualifier to their name. Alright, that's cool to know. Okay, as you explore, you will remove fog and reveal more of the map, unveiling new opportunities like hamlets, dungeons, bandit camps, and many other locations. Okay.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Okay. So I don't know what I want to do first. I think I'm going to go see Nat. But before I do that, I wanted to go over that we're getting ready to learn something outside of spellcasting, which is called Herbology. And for those of you who don't know, Herbology just means the study of plants and plant lore. And I wanted to go over Tomes too. Tomes is just dealing with a heavy or it's like a heavy book. Like a scholarly book. It's like a scholar book. Alright, there's another Flute Flame. Let's head over to Nat really quick. We probably should wait. Let's not go to Nat just yet. Let's go to her. Let's go over to her herbology class. I need to attend herbology class taught by Professor Garlic in the greenhouse. Let's go ahead and do that now. So we're gonna track that quest, and let's head over there really quick. We'll go see Nat outside the castle a little bit later. I got a feeling learning this Learning Herbology might suit me. It might actually prepare me for something that I'm not even totally aware yet. By the way, I do study herbology in real life. That is considered white magic. White magic is basically dealing with it's herbal magic. And the dark arts as well, so you know I'm the real wizard. Alrighty.
This cannot possibly be.
Somebody always needs help. I don't have time for that at this moment. What you looking at, Brody? Alrighty. And again, I hope this mic isn't too close. I hope it isn't too far. I won't necessarily know until I'm actually done recording. Alrighty. Ooh, nice tree. This reminds me of one of those Japanese trees. I'm not really sure what's the name of it or the scientific name for it, but I actually would like something like this. I'm sure this is like Misha's dream to have something similar like this. Don't worry, we'll get that garden. Wait, was that something I could collect? Oh, right. So this is connected to the herbal classroom. Oh, this is really nice. Okay, greenhouse. Okay, this is the greenhouse. Correct. Okay. This is a level 1 lock. Okay, I guess I'm not there yet. Let's go ahead and enter.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together.
The green
How
witch.
thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Oh wow, this is just like from the movies.
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and cut down the soil.
Well, damn.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo!
The mandrake kind of reminds me, maybe they're a part of the fairy kingdom.
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go.
The fairies are more so earth elementals.
Splendid work, everyone.
No, wait, no, they're not. Wait, are they? No, they're not. I think they're air elementals.
Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
That new student being me, but before we even go talk to Professor Garlic, I actually want to take a look around the greenhouse. Let's just get a look at this really quick. Yo, it's also one of my dreams to have a greenhouse, you know? And again, to go over what herbology has to deal with, so we'll be identifying different plant species in order to make potions and remedies and things like that. I mean, that's what herbology is pretty much all about. Plant magic.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
This is pretty cool. All right, let's talk to Professor Garlic really quick. What does she have to say?
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Okay.
I'll say. Nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
All right, so we're off to plant some
Let's see
seeds.
how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Okay. Planting dittany seeds at the potting table. All right, so I'm gonna head over here to the potting table. Wait, this was...
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Yeah, I'm a bit suspicious of Professor Fig too. I don't necessarily know what to make of him just yet. Let's have a few talks with the students.
I should think Professor Garlic would be more careful with her mandrakes.
I think everyone has a bit to say. Let's just see. Do you have anything to say?
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
All right. Maybe I won't get around to everyone. Let's go over here and let's start planting these dittany seeds.
Pardon me, Professor. What am I supposed to do with the dittany seeds?
Your part in all this floral alchemy is simple. Take the seeds to your potting table, plant them, and then wait for harvest time.
Okay. Here we go. Alright, select the available seeds to begin planting. Once the seeds have been planted, the plant will take time to grow before being ready to harvest. The leaves of this medical herb are used in Wiggenmeld potion. Dittany seeds can be purchased at the Magic Neep and can be grown in pots of any size. Growth time 10 minutes. Plant size small plant. Alrighty. There we go. You can add fertilizer to this plant to increase its yield. You can create fertilizer by conjuring a dung composter. Alrighty. Okay. I guess that's it.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Okay, so now we're off to meet Linda Pruitt, however you say that. Alright, so she mentioned the word alchemy, and I just want to go over that as well. The word alchemy simply just, it deals with an occult science. An occult science such as like astrology as well. And basically what you do is you like convert metals like
Hello.
gold.
Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead.
Okay. So we're headed over to the greenhouse. Yeah, so again, alchemy is like the process of converting metals.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Appreciate you.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a
What was
fight.
that?
We Gryffindors fight with honor. No offense. Sorry.
Yeah, bro, you kind of banging on me with your house. I hear you, big Gryffindor, but this Slytherin, baby. Big Slytherin. Slap. But yeah, so again, alchemy is it's the
Here we are.
attempt
Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
of converting like base metals, like such as gold,
Go on, grab a few of those
into
cabbages.
an elixir.
Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Okay, so I'm supposed to attack the target dummy with a chomping cabbage. Alrighty, there he goes.
Look at that. Well, they can get their mouths on.
Oh, okay, I see.
Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
So these,
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Just because those cabbages will chomp on a dummy doesn't mean they do the same on, say, a goblin.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
I'm not done with him yet. I had other questions.
Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Okay, so these are called chomping cabbages. Now, I noticed he said something that was quite interesting to me because I'm studying gnomes, and gnomes are elementals. They're earth elementals, and they're more subject to mortality, meaning they're like humans. They have a death date. They have an expiration date. They can live up to, like, I want to say 200 to 400 years, if I'm correct. I think 200 to be absolutely correct. But they use these chomping cabbages to keep the gnomes out. But, you know, as far as what I know about gnomes, gnomes are good to have in gardens. I wonder why they're portrayed, or why you would need to keep them out of the gardens here at this point. Interesting. I'm just doing a little bit of collecting, trying to get my hands on all the herbs that I can possibly, I can get. And I think we're out of here. I think that's everything I need to grab. I don't think I'll be able to go through that door. Let's head out of here. We're heading back to Professor Garlic. Am I supposed to go this way? I think I can go this way. Yeah, okay, I went the right way.
Helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide
I think this is
gloves.
ready.
I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
So in about 4 minutes, I'll be able to pick this, the Dittany seeds, or Dittany plant. Alrighty, let's talk to Professor Garlic.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Okay.
Thank you, Professor, but looking after plants isn't all that
Oh shit, I didn't mean to
me.
say that.
I think you'll come to see that the fruit is well worth the labor. As we herbologists like to say, tend to your plants and they'll tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
I did not mean to say that. I've got to stop. Alrighty. Alright, so we completed.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
Okay. So, by the way, Professor Garlic would be considered a green witch. You know, and then the green witch, they deal with, as you can see, herbology, plant magic. That is their I want to say their specialty. But who knows what Professor Garlic actually knows, though. But that's pretty badass, though. You know, I plan on marrying me a green witch. One that can do all sorts. I think this is ready, so now I got about 2 minutes left to pick this. I don't know if I want to sit around to actually get it. I want to continue on. I mean, that's not really the point. I guess I'll come back for it later.
What are you up to now?
Who the hell's that? I don't know. Maybe she's talking to him.
The last time I was at Dog.
Okay. Man, but I do like the greenhouse though, so this is pretty neat, man. Okay. So yeah, alchemy is a magical transformation process. I like to interact with these things, man. That's pretty cool. Yeah, get out of my way, guy. What was that? Alrighty. So where were we headed off to? Let's see. The next class I must attend is potions. It is taught by Professor Sharp. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. Let's see. Wait, I could actually track it. I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay. Oh, so I was going the wrong way. Why does running seem so hard on here? I'm holding L3 and he's just... So I want to know, is anyone who's ever played the game Bully by Rockstar? Does this game remind you at all
or someone from the ministry guarding the school
of that
after
game?
The incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow.
Alrighty, we made it.
I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Who is that, Nat? She looks like Nat. Is that Nat? Possibly. Let's have a look around the potions classroom before we actually start
I hate
that.
to see a creature get put down like that.
But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
Damn, everyone knows about what happened.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As 5th years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
All right. So potions, that's just a magical liquid.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Okay. I gotta get me a cauldron, man. Or cauldron. I think I pronounced it right the first time. Look like he's fucking up.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your Herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
I wonder if Professor Weasley is somehow related to Ronald Weasley. Okay, collect Ashwinger
My
eggs.
parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
Well, you better be safe. I'm sorry.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
Alright.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Ah, shit. But I think I can do it.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Now I'm on the quest. Okay, collect Ashwinger eggs, collect dark mongrel fur, get his a Fwooper feather from Gareth.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
Appreciate that.
Professor Sharp didn't seem as impressed as you are.
Don't take it personally. Professor Sharp wouldn't be impressed by a troll reciting the tales of Beetle the Bard backwards. And in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
All right.
Remember,
Okay, I guess I got everything I need to get. Okay, Memorandum. Okay, date 31st of December, 1875. Okay, Auror office, Borgin and Burks. Borgin and Burks has had an increased amount of activity outside of ordinary shop hours, particularly in the wee hours of the night, with suspicious deliveries being made to the shop's back entrance. Okay, it says, one second here. Given what we know of the shop's reputation, we are adding more Aurors to join those that have already been watching the shop. You are amongst the new additions. Further instructions to follow. Okay. Oh, those are the eggs, I think. Okay. And maybe there's one more thing to collect, and here we are. Yep, there they go. The fruit swirls. And I hope I'm saying that correctly. Oh, there's a chest. You know, I'm on my way stealing some shit. Let's go through here.
a prepared witch or wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurance potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Okay.
Should you chop the Didney or crush it? Wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Brew potions from unlocked recipes at the potion station. Recipes and ingredients can be purchased from the select shops. Ingredients may also be grown and found in the world. Okay, it says aids in healing and restoring a bit of drinker's health. Empty. Oh, there we go. Okay, so the brewing time for this is roughly 27-28 seconds. Let's just wait here till this is done. Also, that plant, the Dittany plant, is probably ready back at the greenhouse. I should go back and get that a little later. Okay, so this is for one bottle. So a potion that enhances the drinker's defense by covering them with a durable rocky skin. Let's pick it up. And there we go. So what do we need here for this? We need our Horklump juice. So we're missing ingredients there.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah! Get it! Dragon Star!
Well,
what happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Oh shit. That's me.
I brewed an Endurance potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna act like I don't know what he's talking about that.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere.
Okay.
That'll be all.
Alrighty.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
And there we go. Come on, just a little bit more XP. I would have been at level 7. Damn. Okay. So I still don't have everything I need for that, so I guess I'll just wait. Let's talk to Weasley again.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Better be. Where are we off to next? The world map, of course. So I was supposed to meet Nat here at the Lower Hogsfield. Okay. But I'm gonna wait on that. Alright, Outlaws, so this is where I'm gonna end it for part... Is this part 5? Or is this part... I think this is part 5. 5 or 6. I don't know. I'll get it right after this. We'll pick up for the next part. Thanks for tuning in, Outlaws. I'm out.